Hey guys, see that happy face I made? It's about the size of my hand, if my hand was spread out. Stay with this video, you might find this interesting. You see all these markings here? But from straight up they kind of look like they could be raindrops. From straight up I'll give you a view. You see how there's water running through contours in this little guy too? Look at them and see if you think they could be shaped at all, mimicking a creek. You know, little practicing what the bigs do. Just picture all that as like a bit of a creek, little creek going into the big creek. See what you come up with. I'm going to do a different position here. That's good. I can continue with a bit of a wider zoom. I was kind of worried. Anyway, so where we were standing was right here. And you can see there's real definition of water there. If I went and checked that water right there, it'll come out to the same height as that, just so you realize. And probably that water right, even that a little bit of puddling, is right within fractions of being like the exact same height as that. The chances that this was running, you know, in the last number of hours are very slim. Just like rain is very slim. So use that open-mindedness when you're looking at that. Remembering where we are, or in one of my, how could I say it, I have a lot of people who have commented on this location. I've had people come in to the location by foot. I mean, like with me. So use that however you want for your own information. Alright. Can I zoom on that for you guys? Oh yeah. I don't want to blur that up too much for you though. Don't want to blur it up for myself too much. Slow motion will probably help on that. Where was it? Right there. So I'm just struggle with this a bit, guys. So I'm going to zoom back a bit and then hold steady. You slow-mo, take some screenshots, do whatever you like. I'm gonna raise my camera to a different position. I got the sun all in my eyes. So if you guys are impressed by the job I'm still able to do, let me know. Okay, let me back up and re-investigate what we were talking about here. I'm just holding with the little wand. So next time you're at the water here, water's edge, realize, oh, and also what this is a full out, let's call sand a mineral, because that's how I'm going to understand it. And look at how it is being all refined here. See, this is a big refining spot. You find these all around the creeks. You find them where they change. You find where those ones that create the rust color that is being spread throughout the cities, roads, just all kinds of places, and it looks like iron deposit. It gives us the understanding that, you know, the concrete guys are screwing up and putting iron ore in our concrete in asphalt, and they know they're not supposed to, and they don't in most cases. So I'm going to try to do this, then get a long zoom first, not that close. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to bring it back towards my chest. I'm just curious up in there. So back to the subject there of the iron ore. Yeah, it's an ugly contamination that's going on all over the place. People just think it's a big rust epidemic, along with pothole epidemic, along with asphalt and concrete cracking epidemic, along with bridge behind on repairs. No, over exaggeration of repairs epidemic. Waterways shifting epidemic, landslides happening epidemic, trees, branches that fall and break and go through somebody's roof like a spear and kill people epidemic, or scare them, or so on and so forth. You start googling mutilated animals and stuff and you'll realize there's an epidemic. With every animal species almost that we really enjoy and kind of watch over and stuff, there's an epidemic with them coming to some bad ends, and it's in mutilated fashion. I don't know if I want to walk much through here. Brought us in close to that darkness. So it looks like there might have been a little because what they do is they hide in the darkness. That's their favorite positioning. You got to realize that or understand that. If you study shadows, especially in the evening shadows, you'll see change of them constantly, and that's, you know, in the right locations obviously, and that's what you get to observe. Is a lot of types of changes that you find just really you can pick up on it with your eyes. So like, say you're picking out a couple right now. Let me try to hold this real steady. I'm going to go two-handed again. There we go. There we go. So I got to do it kind of like that. I wouldn't doubt it if it's hardly even changing for you guys right now. So I'm doing a nice slow change in my keel to try to pick up the beauty of the forest for us, so we know we can start to understand a lot of knowledge that I'm already sharing, that people don't know I'm sharing. Just want to see where I am. Yeah. That's right. A little bit of therapy goes a long ways. Where'd that rock go? See that nice guy right there. Oh yeah. That guy right there is probably worth about $250 on the market. That's if I did a little inscribing on it to one of my subs. Shall I start playing those games? Cheers. I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody who's watched through this and realizes that I'm not a bullshitter and that there's stuff going on and we just want to find out. That sounded like Queen, didn't it? We just want to find out what's going on. What's going on in the shadows of the day and the evening. Look all over the place there, guys. Go to slow and beautiful view or zoom and see if there's anybody who's laying down in the shadows. Cheers.